Buondì, buonasera e buonanotte, nonostante i vari inconvenienti tecnici, benvenuti a questa nuova live. Altro inconveniente tecnico. Vi uccido in diretta, perfetto. Come dicevamo, benvenuti a questa nuova live che è un po' un esperimento, perché si parla di un'avventura grafica, sì, un'avventura grafica fan-made. Ciao Vince, che piacere vederti. Sempre un piacere vederti, come stai? Ti faccio lo shootout, solito, e anche il buon Vanak. Ok, come dicevamo, portiamo un'avventura grafica fan-made che è Forge, che sarebbe il seguito di Loom, ma è il seguito di Loom basato sul seguito che stavano effettivamente realizzando quelli della LucasArts, che poi si è perso nel frattempo. È partito questo seguito fan-made. Purtroppo, per varie vicissitudini, si è interrotto, mi sembra, nel 2015. È stato portato avanti dal team Quillo the Wisp, che era capitanato anche da un italiano tal Abisso, di soprannome, adesso non mi ricordo bene, Amisso Nanetti, mi sembra. Che dire, proviamo a lanciarla e vediamo un po' com'è. Rullo di canguri, buonasera, tutto bene? Cerco di farti lo shootout. Ok. Vabbè, io ti ho fatto lo shootout anche se non trasmetti, ma fa niente. Allora, andiamo a vedere un po' com'è fatto. Datemi un secondo che lo vado a pescare perché questo, essendo fatto in Adventure Game Studio, si può andare a prendere, si può usare con ScanVM, ma essendo una qualcosa di fan-made, magari non è il massimo della stabilità, quindi andremo ad avviarlo, si avvia tranquillamente su Windows. Penso si avvia anche con ScanVM, con tutto il resto, però. Allora, vediamo un attimo se ce la facciamo. Ok, allora, il gioco è partito, quindi adesso cambiamo scenario. Datemi un secondo solo, un secondo solo. Ok, allora, cambio di scena. Gioco. Cosa qua? Perfetto, il gioco partirà con un simpaticissimo. È pieno di easter egg sto gioco, eh? Quindi si parte già con una richiesta di codici, che tra l'altro se voi completate, cioè voi non potete completarla adesso, quindi esploderà male, ma ha un achievement dietro, quindi questo gioco ha gli achievement, però se attivo l'audio è meglio. È scritto in italiano perché, come dicevamo prima, è stato realizzato principalmente, cioè il team principal era un italiano. Tanto sto cercando disperatamente di leggere le due chat. Non si sente niente in questo momento, non sento niente neanch'io. Ok, ah, forse ho capito. Questo potrebbe complicare un po' le cose con la lettura della chat, proviamo a vedere così. Perché se io clicco fuori, mi si mette in pausa. Immagino che dovremmo essere un po'. La musica è molto più potente rispetto a quella di Loom, infatti la abbassiamo un pochino. Questo era previsto anche da quello che diceva Brian Moriarty, quindi visto che non è più il telaio, quindi una cosa melodica, eccetera, eccetera. Ora sono dei fabbri, quindi deve pompare nelle casse.
My hands, they feel like they're on fire.
Grazie, Brema. Intanto ti faccio un bello shootout. Ogni volta che clicco fuori dalla finestra la cosa si blocca e questo mi dà un fastidio incredibile, ma... non so che cosa sia esploso, ma...
It's these gloves.
È stato è sia in inglese che in italiano, ma è perché, come ti dicevo, lo sviluppatore principale era italiano, cioè, quindi è stato fatto in entrambe le lingue. È doppiato molto bene, tra l'altro, Vi serve un aggiornamento sul finale di Loom? Adesso noi interpreteremo il buon Rusty Nailbender che abbiamo incontrato nel gioco principale e ha un conto in sospeso con il vecchio Bobbin Threadbare. New game e i rewards che abbiamo ottenuto fino ad adesso. Penso standard. Ok. Vi ricordate Loom che aveva le magie con il bastone, no? Che secondo dove premete la nota partiva, dovete fare le 4 note per fare una magia. Qui c'è un meccanismo più complicato e anche più interessante, e anche abbastanza interessante. Ma prima che ci arriviamo, ecco il nostro Bobbin finito sottoterra.
At least this time I woke up alive.
Oops.
But where am I? And how did I get here? More importantly, how do I get back to the forge?
Rusty è uno della Gilda dei fabbri praticamente. E... abbiamo già i guanti. Che abita nella forge. Se ricordate nel finale di Loom c'è giusto qualche problemino con la forge. Cerco di non spoilerare troppo. E vediamo un po' com'è.
An orthopedic bed. Just a short-legged table, actually. Not very comfy, if you ask me.
In inglese è un inglese fatto molto bene, tra l'altro. Ci troviamo in questa vineria sotterranea.
These bear the seal of the Vintners. Quite a selection, too. Just some barrels, used as furniture. There are some clean clothes on one of them.
Vestiti che ci serviranno, immagino.
I suppose I'd better make myself decent.
Potrebbe essere un'idea. Questo è preso paro paro da Indie 3. Notare la citazione.
What was that?
È pieno farcito di queste citazioni sto gioco. Buonasera, Ocramot, tutto bene? Ti hai chiesto di Loom?
Grapevines. Here? Weird.
Tutto bene, a parte che ho preso adesso una gomitata contro uno spigolo di
how
ferro.
about that?
Male.
You're up and about already.
It seems so.
Grazie,
Are you the one who brought me here?
I sure am. Brix is the name, from the Guild of Vintners. I nearly pulled my back hauling you all this way.
Thank you nonetheless. Bricks, was it? I don't mean to be abrupt, but can you take me back to the place where you found me?
Not possible. We're too close to the volcano, so we're always having mild tremors. One of them closed off the way.
You don't understand. I need to get to the surface. My guild, my family needs me.
Tra l'altro questo
You'll be
gioco
wanting to
ha solo
visit
il
the
primo
Magnates
capitolo.
then, in Sable Shaft. You'll find the way through that tunnel there.
The Magnates? You mean the lords of the Guild of Miners?
That's right. That's who we Vintners requisitioned this plot of land from. They may grant you access along their tram line. But I think it's been out of service since the last tremor.
I'll have to see for myself. Thank you for bringing me here. Looks like I have my work cut out for me.
Speak nothing of it. I would gladly do it again.
È
Safe
doppiato molto
travels,
bene.
my friend.
È doppiato veramente molto bene. Cosa ha fatto in Adventure Game Studio?
Hey, Bricks. Not to sound ungrateful, but exactly what are you doing down here anyways?
Making fire wine, of course.
I fire berries.
A
i
delectable
fire
distillation. It can only be produced in an environment with a complete lack of sunlight. The warmth and glow from the lava veins imbue it with a unique finish.
Perché in
I'll have to
Atlantide
take your
non ci
word
ha
for it.
pensato?
A blacksmith doesn't drink until he's a journeyman.
That's quite all right. I couldn't possibly condone a tasting of these varieties. Bottling fire wine underground is quite a process, and thus very costly.
You don't happen to know a butcher and a baker, do you? Or a candlestick maker?
Why do you ask?
No reason. Rub-a-dub-dub.
Penso che qua non ci sia niente con cui interagire. Ma noi clicchiamo a caso lo stesso perché è il macchinario.
Quite the one-man operation he has going on. Just some empty bottles.
Anche perché anche qui non c'è inventario né niente, solo possibilità di fare le azioni tramite i nostri guanti, che attualmente non possono fare un cubo.
This is probably the same lava vein that runs through the forge. Or used to.
Caro vecchio Brix.
I'm glad you're feeling better, but I really must keep working. You'll need to speak with the magnates if you need to go to the surface.
E andiamo a parlare con questi magneti. Magnati. Oh.
Well, look at that. I've never actually seen the tapestries of the miners.
Fanno i tapestry anche di Gilda di Bobbin Threadbare. Ma questi sono molto più grandi.
Awfully bright for an underground mine. Looks like an amphitheater. Must be the upscale part of the town. Compared to the yellow, it's definitely the difference between night and day. Must be the upscale.
Questa è la Gilda dei minatori dove penso passeremo gran parte del gioco. Eccoci i nostri mini me. La
Is
scalinata.
that a garden? What is it with these guilds growing things underground?
Sì, in effetti è una strana passione.
That must be the tram line. Good thing red is my favorite color.
Quindi dovremmo andare dove c'è il rosso. Io ho giocato un pochino tramite un
Well, what do we have
dispositivo
here?
mobile. Però non sono andato troppo avanti, quindi abbastanza
Hello,
blind.
my name is...
Seems we have a laggard.
A what?
You know very well that the nightfall curfew is in effect for young people.
I do?
Of course you do. Should we take him now?
Sembra tradotto dopo in
Absolutely.
italiano.
Man your post. I'll take it myself.
Yes, sir.
Where are we going?
Don't play a fool, boy. You're off to the Magnets for sentencing.
By now, they've most likely completed today's proceedings. But I'm sure they'll make an exception.
Well, That was easier than I thought.
Move
Fatto,
on.
finito. Ciao, ci vediamo domani. Ci vediamo alla prossima live. No, non credo sia così tanto facile. Si parla tantissimo. Il
Wait,
game.
did you say sentencing?
Rullo di canguri. Il gameplay è fatto in maniera ispirata
Stop.
da Loom, ma è diverso.
There's an
Non
audience
avremo
right now.
primo
We'll
le
wait
note,
here.
ma delle trame da
Okay,
fare.
I guess.
Ci arriveremo. Io non sono
And I
ancora
didn't
arrivato.
know
quindi
it was
tutto blind.
illegal to sweep feathers off the street without a
Vedi che c'è i
permit.
guanti.
Feigning ignorance now. You're not really talented at begging for your life.
My life? I was just cleaning my stoop.
Relax, silly. He's just putting on a show for Mama. She likes the drama.
Impariamo
Sterling,
cosa fare.
don't talk to the accused.
Yes, Father.
My darling wife Silica, what's a fitting punishment for a canary down thief?
My lord, you're asking me? Oh my, I'm getting all flustered.
Yes, think carefully now.
Think
This
carefully.
is all happening so fast.
Take your time.
You might actually be in trouble. Mama can get kinda crazy when Father gives her the reins.
Please mind your tongue, Sterling.
I didn't
Sterling.
even keep the feathers. I threw them away.
My lady?
A week in a canary cage. Yes, this thief shall spend a week in a canary cage.
Ma
Perhaps that will earn him some respect for our guild's humble creatures.
That's ridiculous.
At least you've still got your head.
And consider it done. Tomorrow morning you'll report to the aviary. Please
Che
make the
fine.
necessary arrangements to tend to your family.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Lord Emery.
Un affarone.
It's your turn now. Move on.
Yes, sir.
Perché vedi questi guanti, Rullo? Ci sarebbero adesso non ce li abbiamo ancora, ma delle
Let's
strutture
go.
tipo telaio che dovremo intrecciare per fare le magie. È più complicato.
Sire, a moment of your time, if I may. Oh, what botheration. What now? We have a curfew breaker. Fine, fine, leave us. I'll be around in case you need me again, my sire.
What do you have to say for yourself, child?
Mind your place, wife. Let the boy speak first. Go
Aia.
on.
Allora, dobbiamo scegliere con chi parlare.
Here goes nothing. My name is Rusty Nailbender, of the Guild of Blacksmiths, son and heir of the foreman. After returning from the outside, I have learned that chaos has been freed. We are at the dawn of the third shadow. Hundreds, if not
Spoilerone,
thousands,
se non avete
are
giocato
already
Loom.
dead. Our forge has been taken over by chaos and its dead ones. And I formally request your aid under
Ciao
the
Ray,
conclave doctrine,
buonanotte, grazie
as
che sei
permitted
passato.
in a state of emergency.
What under earth are you talking about, lad?
Tell me quickly, please, where's your graveyard?
We miners do not bury our dead in the ground. Imagine how redundant and impractical that would be for us.
In effetti.
She means we cremate.
Lord Emery, that's why you haven't seen the effects yet. Fissures to the outside open in proximity of burial sites. But I assure you, chaos is here.
Non fate benissimo le animazioni, eh?
Of all the
Grazie, Vince.
stories I've heard, yours is by far the most entertaining. Such a clever imagination has earned you an escort
Oh, scusate.
home.
But
Guard!
Ci raccompagna a casa. Yay!
Please take this child home. It's late and the day has been long. Did you hear the sire? Let's go.
Sure.
Sure.
My sire?
Vinsi il ghigliottinatore di bot.
That was either incredibly clever or incredibly stupid. I need to get back to my post. Let's get going.
And where are you taking me? I don't live here.
Don't be scared to go home. I'll explain everything to your parents. Chaos.
Che personaggio. E qua facciamo un incontro con un altro personaggio. E io sono arrivato più o meno qui. Prima volta.
So, which house is yours?
I've been trying to tell you I'm not from here. I'm a blacksmith.
Nonsense.
Sì, sono
Now hurry up.
particolarmente carichi.
I need to get back to my post.
What will it take for you to believe me? I'm a blacksmith.
What's all the commotion out there?
Sorry, Professor. It's just a stubborn child who seems to want to spend the night in lockup. He's pretending to be a blacksmith.
Pretending? Our forge has been taken over by chaos and its legions of dead ones.
Ma sopra c'è tipo D'Alema?
A blacksmith? Well, isn't that
no.
peculiar?
Di baffi.
Yes, my name is Rusty Nailbender of the Guild of Blacksmiths, son and heir of the foreman. I fell through the earth after my gloves here.
Gloves? Your name was Rusty, correct?
Anche il rumore della barba grattata.
Oh, yes, my nephew, Rusty. How have your parents been?
Nephew? What?
Don't tell me you don't remember your Uncle Penumbra. God, I'll be able to take boy for the evening.
Penumbra. Ha ragione.
I'll inform his parents in the morning.
Is that all right with you, boy?
Direi di sì.
Probably better than the alternative.
Come inside. Tell me, do your parents still live in the Canary District?
I sure hope the prof knows what he's getting himself into.
E rieccoci qua. Dovrebbe
Please
esserci...
make sure the door is closed.
Sono dialoghi lunghissimi qua.
I'm sorry for the charade. My name is Professor Mason Penumbra. You
Signor
said you were a
Penumbra.
blacksmith, correct?
Yes, if you'll believe me.
Let's assume for the moment I do. Can you first tell me how you came here and those gloves you're wearing?
Will it help me get to the surface if I do?
I'm confident it will.
Well, after I made it to the inside, all the dead ones began reawakening.
Altro spoilerone di Loom. Questo personaggio qua ha tirato le cuoie almeno una volta.
Out of the way.
Sì, parlano un sacco.
Talking little black birds. All right then. Incredible.
E qua era quando abbiamo tirato le
This
cuoie
place
la
seems to
prima
go on
volta.
forever. At least if I get lost, there's no risk of starving.
Non vi
to
dico
death.
come, ma la colpa è del personaggio del primo Loom.
Hello? Good sir. Hello? He's probably too busy floating and staring into the void to answer me. Forceps got your tongue, mate? My word.
Questo
he's
non
hideous.
parla tantissimo.
And I thought my corpse looked bad.
Molto loquace il nostro amico. Fluttuiamo un po'.
Being lost and lonely isn't exactly the best way to spend eternity.
Beh, lui sgrunta ancora un po'.
think I see something over there.
Sì. È un telltale quasi. Il tizio là.
It looks like a pond.
E questo l'avevamo già incontrato. Il lago dei cigni. Giustamente. Tchaikovsky.
I can see a lot of swans swimming in the waters of a shiny pond. It looks so calm and peaceful. But it's not my destination. I can see a lot of swans. It looks... but it's not...
Ok, qua non dobbiamo andare. La fortezza invece è l'aldilà dei...
looks like some sort of fortified haven.
Dei forgiatori.
Could it be the legendary stainless haven my father used to tell me of when I was younger? I guess there's only one way to figure it out. Hello?
Il mondo di Loom è tutto diviso in gilde, come avete capito. A quanto pare ogni gilda ha il suo aldilà personale.
He must be a foreman. That's a foreman's sword he's making.
Anche qua preparatevi a un Pdor figlio di Khmer che non finisce più, Io sono arrivato fino a più o meno questo cosa. L'ho detto 4 volte.
Welcome home.
The forge is my home.
Ah, yes. Well, the forge was once all of our homes. For myself, and for countless generations of blacksmiths, who now reside here.
So, this really is the Stainless Haven.
Of course it is, and Hephaestus welcomes you. Now,
Ciao
please,
Hefesto.
step aside.
Ciao cosa a forma di Hefesto.
What's with all the statues?
You tell me, young nailbender.
I don't recall hearing about statues like these. But they are impressive castings, I must admit.
They sprouted from your soul's tail, not mine. Isn't there anything you recognize?
E qua c'è i primi tratti della storia.
That bobbin kid was looking for swans. It looks like a shepherd's crook. I wonder what her name is.
Queste sono delle statue generate dalle nostre memorie e dalla nostra storia. Il problema è che molti non abbiamo idea di che diamine sono.
Here's something I recognize. I'll be waiting for you, Bobbin. Rest assured. What did Bobbin do to you that was so terrible? What was so bad? You had to come and eat me.
Spoilerone!
I have a question for you.
Please, go on.
These statues, they're from my life, aren't they?
No one else's.
Then why don't I recognize half of them?
I beg your pardon?
The woman and the swan. They don't mean anything to me.
Impossible! Those images came from your life's path. You must know these objects. Look again. Think harder.
She's beautiful. It's a shame we've never met.
No, a quanto pare.
A swan. A swan. Leather gloves. Odd. The rest of him is made of cast iron.
Quindi i guantoni sono di
Damn
pelle.
you, Bobbin. May the dragon weavers. Bah. Bobbin.
Ma che nome stupido. Mai come Mancom Seafood.
Damn that hooded guy. He looms out of nowhere. And then...
penso sia un reward questo spite. Sì. Bad, vedete queste note musicali? E in particolare il rullo? Queste sono per gli achievement che possiamo andare a prendere in gioco. Siamo lamentati tantissimo di Bobbin e abbiamo guadagnato un achievement. Guarda caso è bad.
You must have been very angry. You must have been...
Efesto, non abbiamo idea di chi sono. Sì, beh, ce ne sono parecchi tra l'altro di achievement.
I don't think that is going to help. They don't look familiar
Buone
to me
note.
at all. I'm sorry. I'm new at being dead.
This has never happened before.
Today is filled with firsts for me too.
I'm sorry. I'm just puzzled. How can you not know these things?
Unless?
Unless your story isn't finished. But that is impossible as well. What's this ruckus about?
C'era anche gli achievement quando sbagli la combinazione. Quando lo scarichi e sbagli la combinazione dell'antipirateria, c'hai l'achievement.
Out of the way! Let me in!
What do you think you're doing here, bookbinder?
Please, I know this isn't the place for my guild, but you have to let me in!
I will do no such thing. It is my solemn oath to preserve the purity of this sanctuary.
Bah.
There's no time! It's chasing me!
What is chasing you?
A dead one! I was exploring my surroundings in order to draw a detailed map
Perché?
when this entire dimension shook.
Ah, ok. Oops.
Like that! Next thing I know, I've got a dead one hot on my heels. He's hell-bent on catching me, I tell you!
That surely is impossible.
Don't you think you're overusing that word?
Esatto.
Oh no.
Sì,
Here he
sono
comes.
tremendamente chiacchieroni questi, eh.
Please. Well. There you are, little morsel. You ran so fast, I had to follow your sweet scent all the way here. It's fitting that you brought me here, of all places. Just get away from me. I'll do anything you want. Unfortunately, I can't. You see, Chaos has been freed and offered us an irresistible bargain. Our restored consciousness in exchange for eternal servitude and all that mess. Chaos, please just leave me be. It's a shame all of my fellow blacksmiths are safe beyond that portcullis. Oh, how I would have loved to say
Metterò il link per
hello.
scaricarlo.
On second thought, good sir,
Alcuni
why
link
don't you
sono
open the
rotti.
gate for me? And how about you do this now?
Never! Neither you nor Chaos will ever breach this gate.
What's the problem? We're all dead. They can't kill you or anyone else in there.
All dead? Not true. Actually, I'm a living, healthy member of the Guild of Bookbinders. I've just been sent here through a ritual performed by the Guild of Mages. I was supposed to do some research and write a detailed account of my discoveries.
What? Are you telling me
Esploratore.
you're not dead?
Not at all. Not yet, maybe.
By the forge.
Ora invece.
If you
Ancora.
say so, I'm sure this guy here would disagree. I would have thought I'd have more time.
Where do you think I'm going?
To claim our new arsenal, 10,000 new blades to slaughter those who oppose chaos.
10,000? Does this mean you can't? The blacksmiths there are your descendants. Your own people.
E invece...
And the ones who lynched me, murdered my family by association.
You monster. You deserved it, I'm sure.
Perhaps, but they deserve what's coming just the same. I'll ensure chaos starts his reign. With the claiming of the forge! Oh, the power it holds.
We'll fight you. We all will.
We can't. I can feel it. The dead ones carry the power of chaos
Questo che è
within
morto
them.
nell'aldilà e rimane lì morto?
Powerless.
Then I'll fight them. Somehow.
You can try. In time, chaos will claim this place as well. Enjoy your peace while it lasts.
Come back here.
Rassicurante.
Rusty, no!
Leather... He's dead.
E la
I
sua
wonder
anima
what's
dov'è?
going to happen to his soul now.
Bravo.
Interesting question. His spirit is still clinging to the body for the moment. But sooner or later, it will be forced out. And since it's already on the outside...
It will remain here, won't it? It must be uncommon for someone to die in this place anyway. But at least his soul won't be trapped on the inside.
Povero rilegatore.
You cannot go back, Rusty. It would be foolish.
Does that lead back home? Back to the forge?
Pay attention, Rusty. Reality is tearing. There must be dozens of fissures all across the outside.
Ok.
Each one leads back to the resting places of the inside. The dead ones will be drawn there by chaos. May mercy hold all those there.
But my father, the guild. What of them?
With the current state of things, those who die on the inside, their souls will belong to chaos.
Molto rassicurante. Vabbè, ho capito, devo
I'm
andare.
going through after him.
But you're dead, Wellrot. You cannot hope to accomplish much without a body.
Non era nel bender.
The third shadow is here. Chaos is here. Our guild is on the brink of annihilation, and I'll not stand idly by.
You truly have courage.
I hope that's all I need.
E anche una mano da noi.
After I made it to the inside,
No.
chaos had taken over the forge and transformed it into a floating storm castle. And then Bobbin brought me back to life.
Eccola la forge.
It's no use. There is no way I'll be able to get inside there. It's just too high up. What
Molto
do I
bene.
do? Hey! The forge is moving.
Ma questo era lo Star
Come back here
Destroyer.
and fight. Don't run away. Cowards! It's heading this way.
Comunque coglie molto bene l'atmosfera.
Something has fallen off the forge.
E
And it's
anche
landing
cambiato,
here.
e anche cambiato il giusto. Aia.
Edgewise.
Ah, il fabbro del finale.
Is it really you?
It's me, lad. It's good to see you.
Your body. It's broken beyond repair. What happened?
I jumped. Naught can be done for me. I had hoped to somehow do this alone, but you here is fate.
Save your strength.
The tombstone, the small one in the middle. Go to it.
I don't understand.
Go to it.
All right, please don't strain your body.
Quindi devo andare nella... terza. The one little in the middle. Sono 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This gravestone belongs to my father's great-grandfather. What now?
Read the epitaph.
What is this supposed to accomplish?
I don't know.
Claro, perché ci hai detto di farlo.
But I know it's some kind of strongbox.
A safe? The gravestone?
Yes, and it holds the most powerful secret of our guild. The only thing that can stop chaos, or so I hope. Anyway,
Pugni nelle mani. Non so come funziona, molto bene.
I only know the blood of the foreman is the key.
My father's blood?
You'll have to figure this out by yourself, lad. And now, young Nailbend... young Nailbender, time has come for us to part.
Edgewise.
Saggio spigolo.
Be strong. We'll meet again someday in the Stainless Haven.
Goodbye, Edgewise. Rest in peace. Your sacrifice won't be in vain.
Ok.
And now, I should take a look at that gravestone. The tombstone looks completely blank. No name, no epitaph. Nothing.
Perfetto.
There has to be a way to activate it. Edgewise said something about a key. Glint Woodlighter, 7802 to 7871. Skin like coal. The furnace never cooled down as long as she was around. Elm Bronze Carver, 7505 to 7568.
Sacco di anni. Qualche dialogo si è perso.
Shell Screenplater. He walked the earth longer than most. yet time will never tarnish what he forged. Shell he wa- yet time will. The tombstone, no ne- There has to be. Edgewise said. Incus Iron Mole. Sunshine Brass Heater.
Bei nomi comunque.
70. Knowing no strife, she helped as she could. A beast took her life. Hey, this sounds incredibly familiar somehow.
Aia.
Poor little girl. Cobble Softstone. 7862. Gentle woman. Sweet. Vanadium Sharp Saber.
Vanadium.
7515 to 7580 Blade Master. He signed the Whetstone Bridge Treaty, ensuring our guilds rest in peace. Your sacrifice won't be in vain. The area around here is full of brambles. I shouldn't play with them unless I want to prick my fingers. Ouch! Thank you. Now my index finger is bleeding.
Proviamo a vedere se questo funziona.
The seal of the blacksmith. Amazing.
Ok.
Now I understand. The foreman's blood is also my blood. Let's see. Set your heart for the third shade, when the sun is falling down, and as the fire is burning bright, strike the anvil with all your might. Bind your soul within the blade. Forge your shield without a frown. Let the sparks fill all your sight. Inure your will. Engage the fight.
Engage the fight. Ah, cosa sono questi qua? 15. Saranno in ordine, da premere in ordine questi qua? In ordine di nascita? Sette 5, 7 5. Aspetta, cosa diceva? Sole scolora al tramonto, fuoco danzante, incudine, tenaglia, spada, scudo, non arretrare, la scintilla ti abbaglia, abbattaglia. Sunshine. Il secondo è Sunshine. Madonna, sto addormentando. Il primo enigma, dai, non posso arrendermi già adesso. Sunshine.
Sunshine, knowing she held a beat. Hey! Poor little. It started humming. as soon as I touch the surface.
Fuoco danzante. Questo qua.
Glint, skin the as
Batti l'incudine, serra la tenaglia.
incus.
Arma la spada, lustra come l'ambra. Lame.
Vanadi blade. He saw and
Forgia il tuo scudo senza rimpianto. Questo.
shell he walked yet.
Sta succedendo qualcosa? Ok.
Something's happening.
Yai. Sì, non il massimo della difficoltà finora. Quindi che è successo? Ma
Impossible!
Festo, basta dire sempre le stesse cose.
What? Pair of
Ecco qua
gauntlets?
il meccanismo che dicevamo.
First I die, then I watch helplessly as a dead one stabs a poor man with his bare hands. Chaos controls the forge. And Edgewise gave his life. For what? For these? I swear it. On behalf of my family, my guild, all blacksmiths. I will rescue you all. I will make them pay for this. I will make them suffer for all the hurt they've caused.
Ma che cattiveria.
You will not get away with this. Chaos! No! What's happening?
Guanti dell'infinito.
Hands, they feel like they're on fire. It's these gloves.
Aia. Giustamente è tempo di morire una seconda volta, no? E via. E così finisce The Forge. Chiacchierato, molto chiacchierato. Ah no, ok, dobbiamo arrivare fino a quel punto là. E sei sopravvissuto a un fulmine dopo essere morto. Un bel affare.
I felt this incredible surge of energy flowing through me, and I passed out. And then I woke up in the house of a vintner named Brix. So basically, I need to get back to the surface to free my guild.
That's quite a tale, lad.
It's more than just a story.
I believe you.
You do?
Yes, the gauntlets you're wearing are proof enough for me, and based on your experience with them, it's exciting to hear their potency was not exaggerated. May I see them? Oh my, what happened to them?
All I remember is I was looking over the cliff to where the forge used to stand. I thought I was going to explode.
The gauntlets must have detected your anger and impure intention, and you couldn't contain the backlash of energy.
I want chaos to pay so dearly. Professor, I have no idea what these are or what happened to me. Is there anything you can tell me to help me save my guild?
Let me get something.
Prego, farlo in fretta.
Ahem.
Qualcosa non va, professore? Singolare, non riesco a trovarlo. Trovare cosa? Il libro che sto cercando.
Would you be willing to help me?
Sure thing.
Alla mia penso. Un breviario di storia di forgiatori, volume 4. Oh no, so leggere i numeri romani. Provato di mettere al solito posto nella libreria.
Of course. I'll do this immediately.
Ok, vabbè. Andiamo a spiare un po'. Questo è il coniglio Max
waistcoat,
sul tappeto.
a pair of trousers, some clean shirts, and a pair of shoes. Exactly like the ones the prof is wearing. I never thought he was the trendy type anyway.
Questo è Max.
Compared to Brix's, this one looks like a king's bed. Maybe I should take a look around. It's the portrait of a raven. It's the portrait.
Una presa d'aria qua.
Both drawers are empty. Good craftsmanship.
Tutto qua. Devo fare un po' di pixel hunting. Quindi. Libro delle Gilde è questo qua. Malsie Konak. Non.
Good.
devo tornare indietro. E questo qua. Ma non è vero, era quello che stavi cercando, sì. Libretto.
This one looks interesting. And in less than 400 pages. Book of Patterns. What? Weaver's stuff? No thanks.
Ah. Bookworm. Cosa voleva essere? Un eBay? Tutto mentite spoglie? E questi li dobbiamo... Salva. Libro. Se noi andiamo a vedere sul menu iniziale, abbiamo appena salvato. Ok, si è sbloccato il continue. Ecco qua. E... Game Boy Color. Questi sono i... C'era un'altra del... Un'altra cosa che dovevamo sbloccare, non mi ricordo più. Abbiamo screenshottato. Vabbè. Torniamo al Game Boy. Ah, cavolo.
What? What? Weaver's stuff? No thanks.
Niente, non sono stato capace di trovare quel libro. Abbiamo pixelantato tutto.
Maybe I should...
Buondì l'abbiamo già visto. Deumbrarum. Che bello, ho proprio voglia di fare un po' di pixel hunting. Vediamo se è questo quello che dobbiamo fare. Io sono proprio perso qua. Lui sui guanti dell'infinito. Dobbiamo aspettare un minuto, da quello che ho capito. Ottima scelta di gameplay, maledizione. Vedete come trattenere il respiro per... Sempre meglio che trattenere il respiro per 10 minuti. Non so se l'abbiamo fatto.
Maybe I should... Both drawers are empty.
Trattieni il respiro. Non abbiamo esplorato proprio tutto.
Okay, here it is.
L'abbiamo fatta.
The Abridged History of Blacksmiths, Volume 4, published 6810.
Trovato, eccellente! Eccellente. Il gioco penso sarà complesso da capire. Per ora lo trovo molto verboso. Fin troppo. Però, vabbè, ci
The
sta.
gauntlets of the blacksmiths.
So, they're called gauntlets.
Come il
In
gioco
the
della
height
sega.
of blacksmith mastery, the gauntlets stood as a testament to their trade. Housed in each gauntlet were a series of sparks, the source of their power. Sparks were engineered to store the sum of knowledge the guild had gathered. For every metalworking technique or property the blacksmiths had conquered, they also existed a relative schematic to detail the process. The sparks were the key to recreating those schematics.
The sparks. They rejected me, didn't they?
For a time, the gauntlets brought profit and prosperity for the blacksmiths.
Ok.
But as demand for skilled labor declined, unemployment culminated in revolt. Inevitably, their use was prohibited, and most pairs were ordered to be destroyed.
Destroyed? They sound incredibly powerful. But why wasn't I ever told? And where did you get that book?
I don't know why you weren't told, Rusty. But as for the book, one of my closest friends is a member of the Guild of Bookbinders. He's accumulated quite a rare private collection which he shares within a close circle. It's been a while since I last saw him. I wonder how he's doing right now.
Bookbinder, eh? Is he a short, tiny man, about your same age, with red hair and mustache, perchance?
Did you meet him?
Oops.
No, I didn't. Just guessing, that's all.
If you say so. Now, back to the book. It's a fascinating read. You surface skills are just littered with hidden talents.
Ok, quindi?
There's a problem though, Professor. These gauntlets won't do me much good broken.
That's no problem. I'm confident I can repair the receptacles.
You can fix these?
I cannot recreate the sparks, Rusty, but the vessel should be no problem. It is rather late, though. Why don't you get some sleep? Please use my spare bedroom upstairs for the evening. The curfew for youths can be quite strict.
So I've seen. And sleep sounds like a good idea. I still haven't fully recovered from the fall. Professor, thank you for getting me out of that mess with the guard.
For the Prince of Blacksmiths? Anytime.
I'm not that sleepy, actually. Not exactly light reading. Not exactly... What? Weaver's stuff? No thanks. Not exactly light. Not exactly light.
Ok.
A little nap wouldn't be a bad idea.
E detto a quest'ora potrebbe anche invogliare anche me. Però voglio arrivare almeno a usare i guanti. Dai.
Rusty, good morning. Come see this, quickly.
Have you been up all night?
No.
Absolutely, and it was time well spent. Firstly, take a look at these.
Guardare le mie dirette sicuramente. Attenzione.
You fixed the gauntlets. That's very impressive.
That's not all. I stepped out for some fresh air when I saw something glowing in the darkness. And then I found it. I thought there may have been more, so I kept looking high and low. And there were. I found 2 more.
Professor, remember going slow?
Remember the sparks, Rusty? I found 3 of them. 3 sparks. The rest must have flown up the tram line before the rock slide.
How did you capture them?
Carefully, Rusty. Carefully. Seems they can't pass through glass. Oh, they're stirring. I believe they're responding to the gauntlets.
Or they're not happy to see me.
I'll only release these sparks if you think you can handle them.
Professor, It was my fault the sparks broke free. I was so angry. But I promised to use the gauntlets wisely to defeat chaos and free my guild.
Very well then.
Ci proviamo. Dai, per me che crollo dal sonno e vi rimando a una prossima puntata. I guanti dell'infinito. Ecco!
Astonishing. The sparks were drawn like a magnet.
Does this mean I can use these
Questo è il
gauntlets now?
coso che ti dicevo, Rullo.
Even draw schematics?
It might just. The specifics are still a bit of a mystery to me. I'm curious, would you be willing to help me with an experiment?
Is it safe?
I believe so. I don't think there are enough sparks to cause you harm.
If you're sure.
Proviamo.
What are you waiting for? Take a look at this cage.
I see something. A grid. With lines.
It's happening.
Abbiamo il primo. Dovrò prendere
The
appunti.
grid looks unbalanced.
There seems to be a connection between the number of sparks and the complexity of schematics you can design. But if you can completely see the schematic, you should be able to recreate its effect on similar objects.
Ci proviamo.
Who knows what other schematics lay hidden inside everyday objects? Fascinating. Well, congratulations. Of course, you're welcome to stay here for as long as need be.
Quindi il primo incantesimo è questo qua. Ok. Quindi in poche parole, quando dobbiamo fare una magia clicchiamo sul bersaglio e iniziamo a tracciare tenendo schiacciato col mouse fino alla fine. Ah, c'è da cliccare col tasto destro per tornare indietro.
I can visualize the... Hey.
Yes, Rusty?
Why do you keep this old...
Oh, it was once the home of my pet... Poor little Edgar.
Edgar Allan Crow.
I can visualize... This isn't... I have to focus on the tip of my finger. I have to...
Che è successo?
It's as tarnished as it can be.
Proviamo al contrario col tasto destro.
This isn't a schematic. I have to... This isn't... I have to focus...
Questo l'abbiamo fatto prima.
It's as...
Ah, ma non è che devo farlo al contrario così?
This isn't... I have to... I should draw this one using another color. This?
Non ho capito allora come funziona.
Professor.
Oh, that's my resin. I use it to test the natural vibe.
Oh, abbiamo un altro coso. Quindi.
I can visualize the vibration as a schematic.
Inizio di qua. Provo a fare.
I can No effect.
Vabbè, intanto abbiamo fatto roba da prof.
Please don't touch anything.
La pergamena.
What's this?
This? Oh. Ahem. A map. It's quite delicate too, so please don't touch it or it might crumble.
Okay. I have to... No significant...
Ok.
It didn't... What?
Hardly a carving. That was my old pet raven, Edgar.
What happened to him?
Cellular crystallization. From exposure to the seeds of the geos in the garden.
Can't you change him back?
Unfortunately not. The crystal regrows as fast as we can chisel it away.
Poor thing.
Ok, allora forse ho capito.
Poor thing.
Proviamoci.
Please don't touch anything, Rusty. Please don't touch anything, Rusty.
I have to focus on the tip.
Please don't touch anything.
I have to
Please don't.
Niente, non possiamo farci niente.
What about this huge...
It's not so rare here in Sable Shaft. Rocks like this one naturally grow inside crystal gardens. It's like a greenhouse where crystal plants are cultivated.
Ok.
You should visit it if you still haven't. It's located...
Proviamo a vedere se riusciamo a fare qualche cosa qua.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Vabbè,
What are...
Oh, those. Ever heard of the scrying spheres of the glassmakers?
Maybe, but I...
Glassmakers used them to
me lo
see
ricordo.
into the...
What? Are you kidding?
Not at all, young.
Incredible. Then...
I'm afraid... You see, these ones are just incomplete prototypes.
Crafting the spheres is an extremely long, and even a minor fault can result in an unserviceable artifact.
Got it.
Well, I suppose that's summarized. I'm sorry.
Not a big deal, actually. I don't believe in destiny, after all.
Very well. Mold your own future. I'm sure the Forge and all of your guild will...
I hope so. Professor, what's inside all of these flasks?
Some chemicals and reagents I use in my experiments.
I'd really, really love to.
Another time, then.
Sure. What about this
Rocks like this one, naturally.
Abbiamo già fatto questo.
Not exactly. Well, Professor. And for repairing the gauntlets.
I wish I could accompany you on your adventures. I'll endeavor to convince the Magnets of Chaos's return. Perhaps they will listen to the opinion of an educated man.
I hope so too. Time to see about this tram.
Live per finire.
Of course, and if all holds true, your abilities will increase if you find more sparks.
Questo venerdì o prossimo lunedì magari.
Very flat. There's no point in using a schematic now. Very quiet. Very. You want to scare the canary so?
Sì, voglio fare qualche cosa con questi guanti.
The magnates may have left, but they still have you on.
That means you're not leaving the city.
I've never seen a mole so large.
A little controlled breeding and a few centuries of domestication.
Well, it's mostly domesticated.
I have to.
Quando vibra di nero vuol dire che non si
Nothing happened.
Ok, non è successo
No
niente di
signif-
nuovo. Che palle. Dai, arrivo prima alla prima magia e poi...
I've never seen such an abundance of... Truly a... But gold is not my kind of metal, that's for sure.
E quindi cosa ci facciamo ancora qui?
These are the thrones where magnates sit, no jewels or gold plating. I think they've been carved from a single block of white stone.
Quindi più schematics troviamo, prima più finiamo. Andiamocene, va. Facciamo vedere l'unico che non abbiamo ancora visto. Quello rosso. vecchia signora.
Hello there. She's...
Nel frattempo che noi che passeggiamo, caos si sta prendendo tutto. Andiamo a vedere di qua. Andiamo a vedere di qua.
It's no use, Shale. This pillar is just too big.
You might be right, Clay. We'll have to
Che
submit a
facce.
request to the magnates for some mild explosives.
That could take weeks. You know how long it takes them to do anything.
We don't have much other choice.
Well, hello there.
Hello indeed.
Hello
Hi. So, is the tram out of service?
Unfortunately.
The last tremor caused this.
And now we're stuck with this ridiculous stalactite in the line.
I really need to get back to the surface. Is this the only way?
With all these earthquakes, it's the only way I would trust.
Not to mention the high chances of getting lost in the underground tunnels if you go on foot.
And all the creepy things that lurk in the shadows.
Oh, my.
Interessante.
So you'll just have to be patient.
O usare la magia.
We've tried all day to split, but it's just...
We've gotten nearly dislocated our shoulders trying.
Vedete così funziona? Musica è cambiata, attenzione.
Yay!
Just some time and a couple of shovels.
Well, lad, whatever you did sure did the trick. Guess we won't need those explosives after all.
Just some time and a couple of shovels. You saved us a lot of time, lad.
I'm glad to hear it. Will the tram be reopened soon?
Come back later. Hopefully we can assess any further damage.
In the meantime, can we repay you for your efforts?
Well, while I'm waiting, I wouldn't mind having a little more freedom. The guards at the crossroads won't let me pass.
Consider it done.
And thanks again.
Ok. Abbiamo fatto la prima magia. Fico.
I've already done my... And shoveling is not my... Did I ever... Really? There's nothing else I can do. There's nothing else... There's nothing... I can't go anywhere unless the railway is fully functional.
Quindi abbiamo il rosso, il giallo e il verde. E non riusciamo a fare altra magia perché ci manca il blu. Abbiamo questo giardino pietroso.
I'd never have thought plants could grow underground. These miners are really something.
They look like the ones on the upper garden.
E immagino che queste le nuove pietre del destino ci costeranno una vita da trovare. Te lo pensavo più corto, eh? Ci siamo dimenticati di una cosa. Il minatore giardiniere. È anche un po' picchiatore. Quanto è grosso?
What is this place?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, It's amazing.
Crystals, minerals, and everything in between. But no traditional plants, if that's what you mean.
Risultato finto.
How does anything grow here? There's no water or sunlight.
You're thinking like a toplander. All we need is mineral-enriched soil, and a few dozen centuries of ingenuity. Enjoy your stay in the garden, but please don't touch anything.
Hey, tell me
We grow most of our gemological exports right here under the cloche. Instead of carving a rupee into a rose, we can grow one.
I had no idea. We blacksmiths don't get the chance to work with many gemstones.
If you ever have the spare time, spend a summer here. The things you'd see.
Carina.
I'm leaving.
I guess I can finally get back. But please, come if it's strictly...
C'è qualche glitchino, Tra l'altro, peccato che non puoi subito fare la magia, devi fare tutti sti giri, è un po' una roba fastidiosa dal punto di vista del gameplay. Lo scambio.
This section of the rail has been bent to be used as a railroad switch.
Wait!
Eccola qua.
I can see the bending process as a schematic.
Ecco qua quello che ci mancava. Ok, scusate, ho detto una sbirciatina. So che è una brutta cosa da fare per un avventuriero, ma l'ora è tarda, io sto morendo di sonno e volevo fare un'ultima magia prima di tornare a casa, tornare nei bassi fondi e andare a dormire. Vediamo qua una ringhiera.
Hey, I think I made that railing.
Carino, e quindi lo distruggerò. Possiamo fare la arrugginire.
I have to...
Ho fatto qualcosa? Si è arrugginita. Ok.
The more I look at it, the more I'm I have to...
Ok, così lo faccio vibrare. Questa volta non ha funzionato.
It's too solid to be affected by vibrations.
Fatta noi.
I have to...
Chiamo.
If I try to bend it right now, it will probably crumble.
Non dirmi che ho fatto la magia sbagliata.
I have to...
Ah,
This isn't a schematic. I have to focus.
Mi sarebbe tornato.
This is... This... I should draw this one using another color.
I have.
Siamo in un cul-de-sac.
If I try to bend it right now, it will probably crumble. No answer.
Mi sa che siamo in un cul-de-sac.
And she's fast. Very. There's no point in using a schematic. The more I have to. If I try to bend it right now, it will probably crumble.
Quindi mi sa che devo fare un caricamento. È un botto di... No, madonna mia, madonna mia. Un pezzo enorme. Ragazzi, lo recupero offline. Dobbiamo tornare dalla tizia e... Allora, facciamo una cosa. Io adesso chiudo qua la live. Offline torno dalla tizia e proseguiremo, penso, il prossimo lunedì. Quindi il vostro buon coach torna al talk. Spero vi sia piaciuto questo pezzo di live. Saluto chi mi sta seguendo su YouTube. Grazie mille per avermi seguito finora. Ci vediamo questo venerdì. Forse con un ospite. Sto organizzando la cosa. Quindi ospite, se ci sei, batti un colpo. E se no ci rivedremo con Forge lunedì prossimo e lo chiudiamo. Ciao YouTube, a presto. Chi è su Twitch? Vabbè, rimarrà registrato anche questo pezzo su YouTube. Chi se ne frega? Mi ha deciso di... Restream mi ha deciso di litigare con me stasera. Quindi cosa vi dico? Vi dico che facciamo un bel raidino. Vediamo se c'è qualcuno che possiamo andare a trovare. Retro Lovers. Ci sono mai andato? Andiamo a vedere un po' com'è che è. Il vostro buon coach vi saluta e vi rimanda alla prossima live. A presto!